So Ghana was the first country to sign on to the VPA FLEGT program in 2009. Ghana is yet to issue a FLEGT licensed timber, and this is partly because most of the timber SMEs have challenges with legality compliance.
The Nature and Development Foundation for the past 10 years have been engaging timber companies to support them to produce their timber in a responsible manner. So we've provided over the years support to some of the very big companies that are now able to on their own undertake their different processes.
The event is part of the project entitled Building Capacity of Small and Medium Forest Enterprises in Ghana and Liberia. It is being funded by the UK Aid, and basically, as you know, timber companies they are a major part of the economy of Ghana, and especially in the rural economy. It is in furtherance to the agreement signed between the government of Ghana and the European Union, where Ghana has pledged and committed to supply only legal timber that's going out of this country, and including those we consume in this country. Because the bulk of the producers of timber and timber product in this country are the small and medium enterprises, the project focus on those small and medium enterprises to build their capacity to be able to produce legal and sustainable timber products for this country and to supply as well. So the event was a practical demonstration where small and medium enterprises will be taken to a forest operation of a bigger company who is operating in accordance with the standard of operations. It was also to take the small and medium enterprises to the operational sites and then the processing facilities of some of the best SMEs within the enclave, where they've been able to do their record keeping, high recovery rate, office spaces that are exemplary and worth of emulation by the rest of the SME. So the reason why we send them, like I said, is to ensure that they are motivated and they are able to comply with the legality definition which Ghana defined for itself, to say that any timber that is harvested in this country, and before it will be legal, it has to comply with the standard of operation that is defined in the legality definition.
I will take you through most of the operations from the decks to the ground and the operations that you need to go through. COUP, a coop, meaning with group compartments that will be matured within a period of time. So, and we have something called a felling cycle that this coop follows. For example, if this year from now to 2025, or let's say 2020 to 2025, 5 years interval, we can tell you that, about 10 or 20 compartments, different numbers, would be matured enough for harvesting, each one with its maturation time. When that 5 years elapse, most of those compartments, if not all, will be closed, awaiting the next felling season, which used to be 40 years. And this 40 years gave the forest enough time to recover. They will take all the machines out, all the polythenes and plastics they brought in, and we close the compartment, hoping that in the next 40 years, the forest itself would have recovered its natural situation.
They did actually now and they will be so much fun caution with DNA. My name will be free one kind of to me in the SND.
In fact, it's your number send a kind of waste now. Yes, no, at the end of the day, most time bomb camp for excuse. Now, say, you wish you never be able to waste my
everyone every year. I won't pay the player, the baby. Working with NDF has been so helpful. I think it's an eye opener. They came in at the right time. I think most of the documentation in timber we were lacking, and we couldn't get the instructions from the TIDD and FSD that were bad. NDF took it upon themselves, and I think attending their seminars have been very helpful.